What's up, Brickies? Today I decided to recreate one of the best scenes from my favorite movie out of LEGO. This build took forever to find the right pieces to make the minifigs and to recreate the set as much as possible to the original movie. But anyways, this build turned out way better than expected, so let's get right into looking at it.
Like how me have 22 in a me something. Then I feel so forget the next thousand fool. Press trigger me no press people button. Nobody chat come face me with something. Like how me have 22 in a me something.
Hey everyone, so for episode 1 of recreating Employee of the Month out of LEGO, I decided to recreate the check stand Renoff scene from the movie. This was towards the end of the movie and was a really good scene where two main characters were competing for Employee of the Month, and whoever could scan all the items faster won, and I'm not going to spoil who won, but if you want to find out, you can go watch Employee of the Month. It's on Netflix. But it was definitely a great movie, and this was definitely a great scene. And I put a lot of time into this. I probably spent about an hour and a half building this. It was really hard to recreate the characters I did. And then these mini builds, I want to look as much as possible like they did in the movie. So it took a little while, but I love the end result of this. It definitely turned out great. Okay, so first, let's just check out the custom characters I made for the set. First of all, we got Jorge right here. He is the friend of Vince over here. This character looks pretty nice. I really wish I had a better, clothing piece for him right there. But he did turn out good other than that. Next up, we got Vince. This character looks great. I like how this one turned out. The hair looks nice on him, and then the clothing is also good. And then next up, we got Zach. He looks awesome. He's the main character in the movie. The hairpiece looks great on him and everything, and his clothing is also good, looks like the movie a bit. And next up here we've got Russell. This guy also looks great like he does in the movie. And then right here we've got Amy. She also looks great. I like this piece I used right here for the shirt. It looks nice. And next up here we got Iqbal. This guy looks great. I wish I had a better hairpiece, but the one I did use does look great. And lastly here we've got Lon. His character looks nice with the white and everything, and the hair and the headpiece also look great. Now that we have checked out the characters, let's get into looking at the build right here. So there's two different parts to this build. One is just the minifigures right back here. There's the three that I custom made that I showed you, and then the others are just ones I put in the background just because in the movie there's a big crowd back there, so just filled in with some minifigures. And then there's the check stand part where we've got a shopping cart right back there, the cash register right here, and then we've also got these other shopping carts right here. So let's start by looking at this side. They're both identical, the sides, but we're going to be looking at them both anyways. So first of all, on this side, we've got the shopping cart filled with a ton of different stuff. And I made sure to fill each cart exactly the same because if you remember from the movie, each cart had the exact same items. So each of them had to do the exact same thing to make it fair. So you can see we've got some like fruit in there, some vegetables, and just some like boxes of stuff you'd probably buy. And then next, right here is the cash register. There's this little gap underneath where they'd store some stuff. And if we turn it around right here, this is supposed to be the conveyor belt, so they'd put the items on, and then it would move. And then right there, we've got the little cash register piece. And then right here on the end is where they would put the products after they scan it. And then the little helper here is putting it onto the cart. And then we've got this little cart right here. This is the other version. This is the one where usually you'd put like big boxes on it that can't fit in the shopping cart. So it looks nice. I like how it turned out. And we've also got these little things right above it. These are just to say like what cash register it is and if it's open or closed. And then if we look to the other side right here, same build for the shopping cart, which I had a bit of struggle making the shopping cart, but I think the design I used actually looks good. I didn't really like how it was looking, but after I finalized it, I think this build kind of turned out pretty good. Cash register is the exact same, except it's mirrored. And then, of course, this little thing right here is pretty much the same, except the little boxes on there are stacked in a different way. And then we have our characters just positioned like they were in the movie. So Vince and Jorge were on this side, and Zach and Russell were on this side. And then our other few characters were in the audience at the back right there. So with all that said, that is going to be it for today's video. This series is going to be one of two I'm doing for the month of February. I decided to do this one because I love the movie and had the idea to do it. And I will also be making a Lego ski hill because that was the most popular request out of the ideas I had. So get ready for that. And yeah, make sure you subscribe, and let's get to 500 subscribers by the end of February. I know we can do it, and with you subscribing and telling your friends to subscribe, we can definitely reach that goal. And yeah, I will see y'all next time. Goodbye.
My style is the bomb, diggy bomb, the dang, diggy diggy. A room boy no play with the bomb, the dang, diggy diggy. My style is the bomb.